Coach, big 12-6 win over UTRGV, coming off a big series win against James Madison. Just overall thoughts about how the team performed.
Yeah, you never know, coming off a long road trip, we got in at 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m., and off day yesterday, and then you come back out. So that's what I want to see from our team, right? We came in, we were locked in from the get-go. All started with Tony Roby. That guy has been a weekend starter for us and struggled a bit early this year, and brought him out of the pen. And actually, we didn't tell him today that he was starting. So kind of a different mindset for him. And he came out and did exactly what Tony Roby can do. And so we're going to need that moving forward, either in the next couple of midweeks with A&M and Texas, or on the weekend, however we roll it out for the next couple of weeks. And so really good job of him, really good job of our offense coming out and being patient. Tonight was the key, was taking some walks, and there's some really good takes in that first inning. That guy's got really good stuff, and our guys just didn't get out of the strike zone and put up some big numbers, and so then took some big swings we needed to. So wanted to not have to go to some of those guys at the end of the game, but that's baseball sometimes. So anytime we win on Tuesday, I really like it.
As you were saying, when you're coming up a long road trip like it is to James Madison, how critical is it for this team to jump out to an 11-0 lead?
Yeah, it's just about keeping that momentum in our dugout. I mean, our guys are pretty confident right now. Even though we lost on Sunday, they're still pretty confident about how we've been playing the game. And that's, for us, it's very simple. If we win the 390 battle and we have above 50% balls at bats, I think our record's almost undefeated. And so for us, it's all about just controlling what we can control all the time. I know it's very cliche, but for this team, it's very true. They're a very, very talented team. If we just take care of business on all sides of the ball, we've got a really good chance to win that day.
Talking to Tony, he had his early season struggles. And just what has he done to kind of improve his game over these past few weeks?
Yeah, just continue to work. And we tell people all the time, you got to work while you wait. And so you never know when your opportunity is going to come. And, he's just done a really good job of getting back to being who he is and getting him back in the strike zone. That's always number one for him. But he's got really good stuff. And so tonight it was strike one after strike one and put him in bad counts and making some big pitches when he needed.
The UTRGV kind of got after it in the fifth inning, but the bullpen kind of settled down. How proud are you for this bullpen to continue, when things are getting a little bit hairy, they're still settling down and getting out some critical wins at this point?
Yeah, we knew, even though we were up 11-0, they weren't going to give in. Coach Matlock, good buddy of mine, coached in West Virginia, they're always going to compete. So he does a phenomenal job over there. And so we knew at some point in time they were going to make a run at it. And a really good job by Otto coming in there and just kind of closing down the door, making some big pitches when he needed to. So, but yeah, those guys are tough to find. It's easy to pitch with nobody on base. It's really tough when guys are all over the bases to come in and execute pitches and get out. And so we got guys that can do that, and so hopefully they continue on.
Going back to last weekend, y'all get a really big critical series win over James Madison. Just how important was it to kind of get those two wins?
Yeah, anytime you can win a series in the Sun Belt, that's the name of the game. And so you do that on the road, it's even better. And so we got to find a way to continue to do that. Obviously this weekend with a great Louisiana team coming in, and but yeah, going on the road, cold environment, and found a way to go up there and actually play really good baseball. And so I thought we should have. We had a chance to win on Sunday. We didn't come out and play well from the get-go, so that's why I was proud tonight. We came out in the first inning and they really got after it.
The pitchers were a really big part. Austin Eaton had a really good start. Sam Hall threw a complete game. Just how the pitchers continue to get better and better, just like how Roby did.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. They got to continue to do that. So anytime you can get your starters in the 6th, 7th, saves your bullpen. And if we can get it to 7 innings and have Martinez and Tippy back there, that's a pretty tough duo to go score some runs against. And so the complete game on Saturday was huge because it had us rested for Sunday with plenty of bullpen arms to go. And so we obviously came out on the losing side of that, but it was planned up to have a chance to go sweep the game. And so yeah, those guys got to continue on. Short week this week, so they got to work even harder to be ready to go starting on Thursday.